We are back here, right back here on this couch, my big comfy couch here at Cena's Dolls. Hello, everyone. Hello, and welcome back to the big comfy couch. Yes, who you all see in front of you in the camera view are my gorgeous dolly co-host. This one here, the sleeping baby boy, is the Gabigail asleep. I named him Amir. And then my beautiful girl here, she is the Gabigail awake, and her name is Amira. Yes, you guys. So this is actually going to be their last day of Dolly co-host this time around. They may be Dolly co-hosts at a later date in the future. Who knows? But this video, and this video is their last day. Aren't they precious? They are. I was able to spruce up their curls. I did their curls. And they both look so very, very adorable. Look how adorable. All right, you guys. So in this video today, what I'm going to do is dress one more doll for Halloween. Yes, today is actually Halloween. It is the last day of October. So I wanted to dress a doll in a costume and do like a little chat and change. It's not going to be too long of a video, I don't think. And yes, I'm going to dress a doll that you guys have seen her this summer. So I wanted to put her in a cute little Halloween outfit. Yes. And then this cute little background here, blanket, maybe the last time you see this blanket until probably next year if I decide to use this blanket and these pillows next year, or I might decide to use something else. We will see. We will see. So, you guys, before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button. Go ahead and subscribe if you have not already subscribed, and share the love. Share the love with your other doll family and friends, and also make sure that you hit that notification bell so you are notified when my videos drop. When my videos drop. And also, if you see that hype button, go ahead and hype me up. Yes, so hype me up. Go ahead and hype up this video. All right, you guys, so let's go ahead and get started. Let's go. All right, we are back with my big girl, Monroe. Look at her. Look how big she is. You guys, last seen her was this summer. That's why you guys see her in this outfit. I think it was this summer. Could have been last summer. I'm not sure. This big girl is the Joseph Awake. And I adopted her from my dolly sis Mandy over at the Cuddlebug Nursery. So Mandy's Cuddlebug Nursery is where she came from. And she is gorgeous. I had the name of her artist in my head, but completely forgot. She is, again, she's the Joseph Awake big baby. And Leisha, you was just asking me if I had one of these babies in my collection, and here she is here, sweet Monroe. Okay, so I'm gonna dress her into a costume. It is going to be a monster costume. Look at it. This used to be Serenity Sky's costume. I dress a doll in this costume every year. I think it's cool that I have one of her costumes when she was a little infant. So yeah, she's gonna be dressed into this monster costume, and also this color is pink. And I do want to acknowledge Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Since this is the last day in October, I wanted to at least mention Breast Cancer Awareness. Yes, Breast Cancer Awareness Month, you guys. So I was like, I want to at least mention and acknowledge breast cancer. it has, I'm gonna just start getting her undressed, you guys. Start getting her undressed. It has affected a person in my family, which is my aunt. She was diagnosed with breast cancer. She beat it once, and then she got diagnosed with breast cancer again. So she had breast cancer twice and beat it twice. Let me take off her glasses. Ain't these cute? Here she is. I don't have an undershirt for her at this moment, which is okay. But what I want to mention, there are a lot of people who've already mentioned breast cancer awareness and how to self-check and get mammograms and things of such. What I want to speak on really quick here is on the insurance aspect of a critical illness, because that's what it is. Being diagnosed with cancer is a critical illness. And by me being a insurance agent, I just wanted to mention to you all that having supplemental insurance along with your major health policy is not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. So if your work offers you supplemental insurance such as critical illness insurance, I would say sign up for it and get it. It's not that expensive. Also, if you have a insurance agent or somebody that you know that knows an insurance agent who may sell critical illness insurance, I will advise you to definitely get that, because you just never know, if you will be diagnosed with a critical illness. So examples of a critical illness is cancer, heart attack, stroke, kidney failure, organ transplant, things of such are examples of a critical illness. So with a critical illness policy, what that does is it pays you out a lump sum payment once you're first diagnosed with a critical illness. You can choose the amounts. The amounts range from $10,000, $20,000, $30,000, or even $50,000. So what happens is, if you have critical illness policy, and again, they're not that expensive, okay? Especially if your employer offers it to you through your job. If you have a critical illness policy and you were diagnosed with a critical illness, you would get paid out a lump sum amount of whatever election that you have elected to get. So if you elected to get 10,000, you'll get a 10,000 lump sum. If you elected to get 20, 30, or 50,000, you would get that lump sum amount. If you were to be diagnosed with a critical illness, it goes directly to you. It does not go to the hospitals or anything like that. It goes directly to you, and you're able to do with the money what you see fit. Some people use it to pay medical bills. Some people use it for their everyday regular life things, such as buying groceries, paying their household bills, things like that. So having that lump sum payment definitely helps and take care of a lot of things that will need to be taken care of, especially if you have to go to the doctor, you miss time from work or your business. That critical illness policy paying you out a lump sum payment definitely will fill in some gaps for you and your family. So yes, consider invested in a critical illness policy. And that's my 2 cents that I wanted to put in, okay? Because we just never know what can happen to us. And since it is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and for a lot of us that live in the United States, it is open enrollment for healthcare. And this policy is offered to you along with other supplemental insurances such as hospital indemnity plan and accident insurance. I would definitely suggest signing up for a critical illness. So yes, that's my 2 cents I wanted to put in for people, for you all, for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. But look how adorable, beautiful Monroe looks. Look at it. She has a yellow bow tie and a yellow belly with the little red navel, and then look at her eyes and the little ears. She's a monster. Now this costume, Serenity Sky could not stand it because of, I think, the texture of it. She had sensory issues back then, and we didn't even pick up on it at all. I didn't think nothing of it. She was diagnosed with autism when she was 2, but even back when she was, an infant, she had different signs of autism, and one of them was sensory and texture issues. So certain things she just could not stand. So this little costume here, she didn't like it. Look at the bottom of her feet. Look at the little paws. This is my little monster. All right, you guys. I told you it's gonna be a short. I went ahead and changed out my other dolly co-host. You guys seen that? I had a mirror there. Now it's a mirror. I also wanted to show you guys these little goodie bags. These are little goodie trick-or-treat bag that I made up. These were actually for my meetup. We had a meetup that we were going to do our costumes. We'll dress our dolls up in costumes and we'll meet up. That was last Saturday, but as you guys know that I couldn't do the meetup. Well, some of you guys know I couldn't do the meetup because we did have a passing in my family, and that was the time that was the funeral services. So I couldn't make it to the meetup, but these were the little baggies that I made up for our little meetup. So I had a lot though that I made up. So I are going to give these to our little trick-or-treaters. And I was gonna make up some more little baggies for our little trick-or-treaters. And then give them the ones that were left over from the meetup. But now I don't have to even worry about it because I didn't have the meetup. But we are going to meet up again. I am planning another meetup for the holiday. It's going to be a holiday meetup, and we're going to dress our dolls in up and for the holidays. So yes. All right, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video today and enjoy seeing baby Monroe. Oh, let me turn around. There's nothing back here, no tail or anything, but I hope you guys enjoy seeing her in this cute little pink monster costume. Hope you guys learned a little bit of information pertaining to insurance, critical illness policy, and it's good for prevention, to try to prevent or early intervention when it comes to sicknesses and illnesses, and you taking care of yourself, making sure that you get your wellness checkups, making sure you're doing self exams and things of such, and going to the doctor on a regular. That's good, but it's also good to be prepared in situations where something does happen, and protecting yourself financially is very, very important. So with that being said, you guys, I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. And as always, you all stay blessed because you are. Be safe out there. And we will be back for another video. Bye-bye.